In this video, I'm going to show you how to make tea berry cookies. They're incredibly simple, sweet, and they have that iconic tea berry flavor. It's one of those flavors that just takes me back to being home and being a kid again. Yes, tea berry is an actual berry. It grows in more mountainous regions with a little bit of a higher elevation. I'm from Pennsylvania. I grew up in the Laurel Highlands, and tea berry was a pretty popular flavor there. Now, if you're wondering what it tastes like, it's very similar to root beer. You either love it or you hate it. And what I'm most familiar with is tea berry ice cream that you could get on like roadside ice cream shops, you know, in rural areas of Pennsylvania, or tea berry gum, which I also used to love to chew when I was a kid. But anyways, I found some tea berry extract, so we're gonna use it and make some cookies. So let's get to it. Okay, these cookies are cute as a button. And when they came out of the oven, they, to me, look like cute pink little brains. I mean, maybe that's not cute, but I thought they were so cute. Okay, anyways, let's get started making these cookies. So now I already prepared a cookie sheet with my nonstick baking mat, set that aside, and preheated my oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in my mixing bowl, I'm gonna get in basically everything except for the flour. And you want to bring that together and beat it for a couple of minutes. We wanna make sure that it is really well combined, and also it's gonna get lighter in color, take on some air, but you wanna make sure that it does not look separated at this point. And the important part is that your applesauce is room temperature. If your applesauce is cold, then this mixture isn't gonna come together as well, and it will affect the final outcome of your cookies. Now I am adding tea berry extract because I was not about to try and source actual tea berries. Now, if that's something that you have the luxury of doing, then awesome. Go ahead and, you know, make like a syrup or something out of that. But I'm just using extract that I found online, and I really love this extract because you can put it in anything. Well, that's like any extract, duh, Amy, but seriously. I'm definitely going to be making ice cream with this extract later on, maybe some ice cream sandwiches. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of ideas. Okay. But anyways, I'm using that, and I'm using a little drop of Wilton pink food color. On a side note, I was doing some research the other day because I have a ton of old Wilton food colors from before I went vegan, and I was like, oh, I really want to use these, but I looked it up, and Wilton is actually vegan. Their food colors are vegan. They do not use any animal byproducts, and they do not test on animals. Now, that does not mean that they are natural or healthy by any means, but they're vegan. So I used a drop of the pink colorite Wilton that I've had forever. Just one drop was plenty to make these the perfect tea berry color. It's kind of like a peachy pink color. It's not quite bright pink. It's almost slightly like a hint of orange to it. Yeah, you can see, but yeah, perfect color. So I added a drop in at the beginning so that it would be mixed through. Now, once this is all mixed together well and it's at the right stage, as you can see here, we're going to add in all of the flour, and I just mix it on low speed, and once the flour has disappeared, I kind of bump it up to medium speed just for a few seconds. Once my cookie dough is ready to go, and it's the perfect, most beautiful color, and I can smell all that tea berry, oh, it's so nice. Want to get these scooped out and rolled into little balls. Now I am using my number 50 cookie scoop, which I use for everything. I'm doing even scoops and then cutting those dough balls in half, rolling each one of them, And I've just got a standard cookie sheet here, and one whole batch of this cookie dough fits perfectly onto the cookie sheet. What I will tell you is that you don't have to use a number 50 cookie scoop. You can use a teaspoon measuring spoon and just evenly scoop out teaspoons, and they should be pretty similar in size. We want to get these into our preheated oven, and they are going to bake between 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how good your oven is. For some reason, my oven lately has been giving me some trouble, so I've been really keeping an eye on my cookies. Because these are so tiny, it's a little bit harder to tell. They don't really take on color. You just want to look for the center or the tops of the cookies will start to crack just ever so slightly. The center of the cookie, when you look at it, will look dull and not at all wet. They'll be slightly puffy, and they might look like they're not done yet, but because they're minis, they probably are done. So I definitely wouldn't go over 10 minutes. They're going to be over baked. When you make cookies this small, it's really easy to overbake them. So if they're starting to take on color, then they might already be overdone, but no worries, and they'll just be a little extra chewy, right? Okay. So get them out of the oven and let them cool completely. Once my cookies cooled, I just gave them a little dust of some organic powdered sugar. I just thought, you know, the cookies were cute, but they need a little something, you know, like a little something, something, you know what I'm saying? They're so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about how these turned out, and my kitchen totally smells like tea berry. I hope you guys give these a try if you can find tea berry extract. If you've never had it before, it's definitely something new to try, so check it out. If you like this video and you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. You can find the link to the recipe and some of the tools that I use and other interesting things down in the description. You can also leave me a comment, hit the like button to support my channel. But thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm gonna take a bite of this adorable little cookie and let you know how it is. So good. Oh yeah, so good.